jump. Climb out on the roof, just jump, motherfucker, you a lazy little shit. Why not jump and just fucking quit? It's your own fault, boy, you never did enough. And now you're gonna pay for the fucking shit you say. Victim blaming, mental shaming, always bitching cause I'm gaming. But this shit now I'm proclaiming, and I'm aiming for the house of lies that you built on the hill of the dagger that you staggered my ass with. Now you haggard, I'm so aggro. Call your fucking son a faggot. Why so ragged? You a maggot. See a dollar and just grab it from the mouth of the starving reprobate. So much hate, bitch, I needed an escape from the rape of my sanity. Humanity is drained from my motherfucking corpse as I hit the fucking dirt. All the fucking hurt and the shit I can't recall dies with me. All the shame and the failure, I'm a terror. Fuck my mirror, time to fix this fucking error. Yeah, I'm the bearer of this shit, and I wear it on my wrist. Now it's time to cut it out and just grow the fuck up. In my mirror, it's a vision that I see of myself. Damn, I'm looking like my father, so why even bother? Or die for my mother, so I'll never treat another the way that he fucked her. I'll break this damn cycle and jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. When there's evil in my heart and there's Satan in my veins, I'm insane. Best get stitches in my brain or a cane, cause I can't fucking stand on my own 2 feet. Feet is my only fucking path. I'm a retreat, can't rest until my brain hits the concrete. Fuck you, I'm just tired of this DC and these lies that you fucking spew, and the shit you put me through, and the shit you fucking do. But sometimes I just wonder if the shit you say is true. I'm just so damn rude and irresponsible to boot, and I'm the fucking reason mama's caught in her wrists open. I just see too much, play too much, got some shit to say too much. Never clean my cage, I must. Such a fuss, boy don't cuss. I'ma fucking take your trust, give to God and make it rust. Time to bust, mustn't lust, gonna leave you in the dust. Live a life that's unjust, into hell you will be thrust. Satan is your just reward, you don't get a fucking sword. All of time you won't be bored, only flames, just rest assured. When my warnings you've ignored, you'll be punished by the Lord. Cast aside you are abhorred, grace will never be restored. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 jump.
What up, y'all? Look at that skeety face. Look at that little face. How can you not have hope when there is a face like this staring at you? Aww. Isn't it precious? Isn't it just precious? Yes. How's everyone doing, y'all? How the fuck's everyone doing? Yes. Yes. Hello, Skitty. We're starting with the Skitty hour. No. She's like, put me down. I want freedom. Like, I want to be free. Hells yeah. Look at that Skitty. Look at that skitty. She's like, what? She sees herself and she's like, what is this? What is this? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Hells yeah. You want a kitty? Well, then go get a kitty. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Go get a kitty. Go get a beautiful little kitty and then raise it up so that it can basically be an ungrateful little house guest that eats you out of house and home and doesn't appreciate all the wonderful things that you do for it. Kitty, I love you. You have to understand this, okay? I love you. You're my best friend. Yes. Okay. She's like, I want to run away now. That's fine. How's everyone doing, y'all? How is every single one of y'all doing tonight? Holy shit. Too much uncertainty right now. It wouldn't be fair to them. Yeah, I feel that. Uncertainty is the worst, isn't it? Fuck uncertainty. Bruh. What's with this bruh shit, yo? Why does everyone say bruh? Bruh. Yo, what up, bruh? I don't know. Whatever. I don't hate it that much. I'm not trying to shit on people who use that. It's just kind of a... I don't know, dude. It's such a, like, I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to be mean to people. I love everybody. I love y'all, even if you use cringy ass douche bro language. That's still fine. But yeah. How are you, Jamie? I'm doing okay. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm not wonderful. I'm not horrible. I'm just I'm existing, all right? I'm existing and surviving and living life, yo. Damn right. But yeah, what up to everyone in the chat? Security Monitor Lizard, Ray Gunner Gaming, fucking Leedy Lobotomy, and Blaine Hoover. How's everyone doing? Straight existing, yo. Yep. I'll be straight existing. They be trying to stop me from existing, but I'd be like, nah. I'd be like, nah, yo. A bass drop happened. What? Drop that bass, yo. Give me that bass. Give me that beat. I'll like lay down some fucking fire. I will lay down some hot fucking fire. Climb out on the roof, just jump, motherfucker. Yeah. I got better shit. That's coming soon. Coming soon. It's all I can say. I feel like I'm like waiting forever to put out new music. Kind of sucks. But what? Oh my god. I forgot about that. Yeah, I really do need to find a new producer to work with. Because, again, I love Straight Up, but he be straight up busy. What? Good bass music. Yeah, dude. You know what? I'll be honest. I prefer that spelling of the word bass, even though I know it's wrong. I feel... Every time I see the word bass spelled B-A-S-S, I think bass. That's, like... Am I alone here? Am I alone in, like, am I the only one that reads the word bass, B-A-S-S, and in my head I hear bass. All your bass are belong to us. Yeah, dude. Because music bass, right? I get it. Like bass, like a God damn it. Like a bass in a video game or whatever, you know, like your bass camp. Like, I get that. That's B-A-S-E. And I get music bass is B-A-S-S. But, like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I always see that word written and expect it to be read bass. Maybe I'm alone. You know what? I think it's, you know what? I think it's a dumb spelling of a word. Okay? Yeah. I stand by that. I stand by that, okay? It's a dumb spelling of the word. I don't like it. I feel that bass should be spelled bass for the instrument instead of bass for the Hey, see? That's what I mean, yo. That's what I mean. It makes more sense. I don't know. It should. It should be spelled that way. I am correct. I am right about absolutely everything. Anyone who disagrees with me can go, suck a bass. Suck a sea bass's titty, alright? Go catch a sea bass in fucking Animal Crossing and get the fucking lamest pun in the world for the millionth time. I'm all about that bass, yo. All about that bass. I'm actually not a huge bass fan, I'll be honest. I like bass, don't get me wrong. There's some songs that have some dope-ass fucking bass tracks on them. Like, holy fuck. There's some shit that is well, based. Yeah, dude, based as fuck. But, I don't get the, like, obsession with all bass all the time. Like, not all songs have to be, like, bass and, like, so heavy in the bass. And, like, it's honestly, like, yeah, dude, no treble. All about that bass. No treble. Hell yeah. Dude, I just, I don't know, yo. I don't know. I think some people are a little too obsessed with bass. Like, okay, here's where it becomes a problem, yo. You know the people, I know you know the people, right? You know the people who drive around in their cars and you can hear it from, like, miles away. Coming from their car, yo. Like, it's fucking... You hear it. You know what the worst thing... Okay. Fuck these people. I swear to fucking Christ. Fuck the people who not only drive around ghetto blasting their music out of their car like everybody in the neighborhood has to be jamming along with them, but even worse are the people who do this in a fucking drive-thru. No. Fuck off. Go fuck the fuck off, dude. Turn your goddamn music down. If you're, like, turn it down in general. Like, you don't need to be busting out your fucking eardrums while driving fucking around. But, like, if you're gonna be in a place where there's a bunch of other fucking people and you're in close proximity to a bunch of other cars, turn that shit down, you inconsiderate douche. Like, I cannot stand that. Like, I cannot stand... If you are one of these people, go fuck yourself. I can't stand you. Leave. Stop driving around. Get a pair of fucking headphones. Like, at that point, by the way, because I don't know what the fuck you can hear aside from your own shitty fucking music. So, and I get that the reason to, like, have your music on speakers and not in headphones is because it's safer. I don't think it's safer when you're blasting it that loud. I don't think it's one goddamn bit safe. So you know what? Just get fucking headphones at that point. Blow out your own fucking eardrums and leave the rest of us alone. We don't all want to hear that bullshit. We don't all want to get a fucking headache every time we drive by your car or, God forbid, have to sit behind you in a fucking drive-thru. Stop. That was a classic style rant, yo. I had to get that out. Dude, I swear to, like, we were at a drive-thru the other night, and, like, it drove me insane. I had a migraine, and we're sitting there, and this douche comes in behind us, just like, like, and like it's the car is vibrating. Our car is fucking vibrating because of this douche a car or two behind us. And like, oh my fucking god. It's rude. It's rude, right? Is it not rude? Is it not extremely fucking rude to like assume everyone else wants to listen to your shit? Like, I am so self-conscious when it comes to playing music or anything out loud in public. I try to make sure that I am the only one that can hear that. Because I feel like embarrassed to be going around like blasting my music so no one else wants to listen to that. I know full well no one else wants to listen to my shit. I'm listening to it because I want to listen to it. I'm not going to make the assumption that everyone else has the exact same taste as me and wants to listen to the same fucking shit. Okay? I listen to some very niche shit and I'm fucking well aware of that. So I don't fucking push it on other people. I don't force it on the unsuspecting public without their goddamn consent. All right? I actually give a damn about being, considerate. Why is it considered cool to just be an inconsiderate asshole? I don't get that. I don't. Like, stop being an asshole. Like, look around, recognize that there's other goddamn people we gotta share this space with, and, nobody wants to deal with your shit. Here's the thing, like, I learned a long time ago that, like, I don't like dealing with other people's shit, right? So I'm not gonna make people deal with my shit. I don't like it when other people do annoying ass bullshit, so I try to not do the same annoying ass bullshit. I swear to fucking God, this comes down to the golden fucking rule every fucking time. I was talking about it last stream, but literally, I really do feel like so many goddamn people just don't understand how to be considerate, how to treat others how they want to be treated. It's such a foreign fucking concept in our culture today. It blows my mind considering how much it's been at the forefront of most ideologies for most of human history. Like, but then we've always been hypocritical about that, right? Even the fucking Bible, which said, do unto others, had a bunch of fucking hypocritical bullshit. So I guess it's just something nice that we say, right? It's something we say, but we never fucking live up to. We just say it to virtue signal, Do unto others, the golden rule, Yeah, be kind, be considerate, right? But most of society, because, I'm not saying there's not people that do that and try to live by it. I try to live by it. I don't always succeed. Nobody does. I'm not expecting people to always succeed in that shit. But like in general, to just try to like do unto others, try to not be an asshole, try to not like make other people's lives shittier or even make someone else's day shittier. Because again, I'm someone who knows how easily your day can be ruined just by some fucking asshole being a dipshit. And I try not to do that to others. Like, it's not fucking hard. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Do all over others as they would do to you. Yeah. Hey, how do you like the new insert musician here track? Obnoxious rattling noise. Look, I'm not even going to shit on people's music choices, okay? Everyone's got different music preferences, all right? I listen to a lot of shit that other people think sounds like hot fucking garbage. That's fine. Music is a highly subjective art form. But that being said, okay, whether your music is good or not, even if, like, I was listening to something that I was like, you know, this is really good shit. You know, even if I was driving by someone and I heard them blasting some XXXTentacion or some fucking Eminem or you know, something I really fucking like, I don't care. It's still an inconsiderate, douchey thing to do, and just because I like that kind of music doesn't mean the other cars around me like that kind of fucking music. So let's just not do it, right? If you want to have your music loud, fine, but confine it to the inside of your car and don't roll your fucking windows down if it's that fucking loud. I get it. When people go to a fucking drive-thru, you gotta roll your windows down, but then you should also turn your fucking music down. You don't even have to turn it off. If you want it still on, fine, keep it on, but just like turn it the fuck down. Like, holy shit. I don't get it, y'all. I just don't get it. Jamie only listens to Mongolian throat singing and Gregorian chants. Yeah, dude, that's my jam, yo. That's what I bump to on a regular fucking basis. Holy shit. Oh, the joke is that when it's up that loud, all you hear is rattling. Oh, okay, yeah, I can get with that. I can get with that, yo. She need water. Yeah. Water, yo. Water. I've never heard that. I've never heard that word said so enthusiastically and simultaneously unenthusiastically at the same time. All right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go listen to some members only shit. There's literally a song called H2O. I'ma make a H2O, add that pussy hole. I can't. I'm sorry. I've been listening to X today. Okay. Even like the inherently mumble rappy songs, the like over the top like mumble rap shit. Like I still love it, yo. Okay. It's my guilty pleasure. I don't give a fuck, yo. Give me that fucking trap, yo. Give me that trap shit. Yeah, it's not mumble rap. Look, I still come from the era of like Eminem and well, I guess mostly Eminem. Yeah, that's what I grew up with. And I guess like Jay-Z and like Lil Wayne and shit like that, and Kanye, you know. So like this young people rap of today, yo, it's all mumble rap to me, okay? It's all mumble rap. Nah. Okay, look, a lot of songs that get labeled as mumble rap are actually dope. I will say that. People are too quick with the mumble rap label. Mumble rapping, straight trapping, yo. Straight trapping, like Eric Clapton. I don't know. I'm not in a rap writing mode. People who walk through stores with portable speakers are the worst. Yeah, they fucking are. Dude, there is again, like, there are people that, like, will walk down the street with, like, their music playing out loud, and, like, I guess that's not the worst thing in the world, because, like, whatever, you're out in the open, and, like, sound doesn't travel quite as far from, like, a small speaker, but, like, you know, I'll notice that, like, yeah, okay, I don't really hear that until I, like, walk right up next to the person, so whatever, I don't care. But, like, if you're going into a confined space, fuck you. If you're on a bus, fuck you. I've been on buses with people that think it's acceptable to just, like, play their music out loud. No, it's fucking not, okay? Fuck off. Buy a pair of headphones or keep it quiet enough and up to your ear so only you can hear it. That's what I used to do. Don't give me that, oh, well, I don't have headphones or my headphones broke. I've been in that situation where I just didn't happen to have headphones on me, but I wanted to listen to music, so I would fucking hold my phone like this. I'd be like, yep, you know, like I'm on the phone, right? Hold it up to your ear like you're... remember this? Remember when we used to hold phones up to our ears like this instead of, like, even the people, there's people that like go around like on speakerphone. Hey man, yeah, how's it going? Oh no, I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing here waiting for the bus. Yeah, yeah. Oh, did you catch the game last night? Oh yeah, that was crazy, man. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting on the bus right now. No, 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 I don't have to hang up. No, it's cool. It's cool. So, your wife has some fine titties, yo. I don't fucking know, man. Like, what's so hard? What's so hard about, like, the personal, like, here, yeah, keep it to yourself. Keep your shit to yourself. Keep your phone conversations to yourself. Nobody wants to listen to them. And keep your fucking music to yourself. Nobody wants to listen to it, okay? I'm sorry. Unless you're in a place that's, like, pretty damn secluded, and it's, like, rare if someone would walk by you. Like, if you're in a park, or you're in, like, a forest or some shit, and it's, like, there's almost no one there, and you want to, like, play your music at a little bit of a mid-range volume. Not, like, blasted, but, like, you know, you want to play it decently. Like, I don't give a shit. Go do that. But, like, come on. When there's other people around, just be fucking considerate. Is it so hard to be considerate? I guess it is for some people, because they literally think the world revolves around them. Which is, yeah. Gotta love those people. Gotta love it. You know what I hate that people can't help? No, you should probably tell me. No. Give me this. Oh, when people fart in the grocery store aisle, on the very rare occasion I go into a grocery store, there's a 10% chance that I walk into an aisle that someone has blasted ass and ran. I've never encountered this. Yeah. Never encountered this. But, yeah, that's really rude. It's also, like, it's hard, yo. If you're in a public place... Oh, yeah, see, we caught the culprit. It was Rose Black. It sucks. If you're in a public place, it's hard to know what to do with a fart when it's coming, like, right just now, and it's like, fuck, I can't squeeze this one back in. I don't know what to do. Fuck. You kind of do just have to, like, fuck off, right? You have to just fart and run, yo. Like, what other choice do you have? What other choice do you have at that point? I mean, assuming you do fart. I, of course, am a girl, and girls don't fart, but... Ah, god damn it. It's fine. Jamie, I have arrived. What up, worldwide web wizard? Welcome. Welcome, yo. This is a chill stream tonight, yo. We chillin'. We be chillin'. I'm not ripping ass in my own home, Blaine. What? Okay. Fart on your enemies and you kill them with your gas. Dude, that would be so dope if that was possible. Well, it would be... I guess if you could control it, it would be dope, but... Jamie, you gotta trash TJ for trashing you? Do I? I don't really think I do. I've been, I mean, I've got my criticisms of TJ. I've been, open about what my issues with TJ are, but, yeah, I'm not just gonna go hard after him for no reason. Although, I don't know. I kind of, Hi, Jamie. Are you enjoying the game I got you? Depends which game. I know a few people have sent me games recently, and I haven't had the chance to play them all. But, yeah. Don't let TJ shit talk you. Let him rub that shit on himself. Yeah, Vampire. I have not played it yet. Like I said, I might not be able to play it right away. But I will get around to it, and I will play it on stream when I do. Hello, Jamie. I was just watching the stream between you and Paul a month ago. I couldn't believe how arrogant Paul was, and I didn't think he was being fair. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and I agree. But it's whatever. I'm kind of past it. You know, I got other shit to focus on. You know, like I said, if anything happens with Paul, or if Paul has like a really shit take that I feel the need to comment on, I'll do it. But I'm done with engaging with drama. Yes, the amazing atheist. That's who. Of course, that's who I'm talking about. That's the person whose community I came out of. I guess not everyone knows that, but yeah. But yeah, no, TJ didn't really trash me. I mean, I depends what you're specifically referring to, because the last time TJ said something about me, I mean, he called me a cold take Karen. I guess I guess Paul's a dumb fuck misogynist insult towards me has kind of caught on. It's whatever. And I do maintain, by the way, that it is kind of sexist. Like, whatever. Like, I'm a woman, so if I say something you disagree with, I must be a Karen, right? Because I have fucking my own opinions on shit that differ from yours. I'm a Karen. But I guess TJ gave me a reason why, like, no, your take is a Karen take, because you wanting to cancel people, which I never even said I wanted to cancel people. I'm just for, if someone did something shitty, let's talk about it. Let's not bury it, you know. That's all I really advocate for. But yeah, like yeah, can I speak to your manager? Can I speak to your manager? I don't like the way that this person is getting away with sexual harassment. I want them banned. Like, what? No, if someone's doing sexual harassment or some shit like that, like what Jimmy Dore did, and I absolutely agree what Jimmy did was sexual harassment, and it's funny how, like, TJ and Paul kind of ignore Anna's side of that story, where it's like, it wasn't just, like, one joke where he's like, what, nice news skirt. It was, like, constant repeated comments about her body and her ass and shit, and the comment that he made about her news skirt and her news thong or whatever was in front of a group of students that she had with her. Like, yeah, fuck off, dude. Like, stop trying to, like, deflect for sexual harassment. I know why a lot of people do it. It's because a lot of people have made jokes themselves, or enjoy content creators who make jokes themselves that are, you know, maybe flirt with that line a little bit, or maybe cross it. And they think that us having the conversation about, hey, is this shit acceptable or is it not acceptable, means that, you know, it's just gonna, like, run rampant, and, like, anyone who's ever made a sexual joke like that is gonna all get canceled. I love it too, because, like, TJ made a video that I really agreed with, talking about how cancel culture is mostly a fucking distraction, and it's a lot of in a lot of cases it's like reactionary bullshit to distract from actual fucking substantive issues, and to distract from, like, nuance and, like, looking at each individual fucking case. But, like, he still engages with the fucking, like, cancel culture narrative constantly. Like, he's never stopped doing that. He made a video talking about how it's a distraction and it's bullshit, and, like, how we need to look at each case individually. And then I've watched him go from that to, like, jumping on the same reactionary line anytime some big cancel culture issue is brought up. And I think that's kind of dumb. I've made my criticisms of that. Everyone knows that that's my take, and whatever. I might be a lib cucked SJW Karen for, you know, thinking, you know, maybe we should have, like, a more nuanced discussion about these things. Maybe we should look at them individually. Maybe we should, try and be more considerate as a culture. Try and not be assholes, And if something makes someone uncomfortable, let's not do it. If that makes me a snowflake trying to be aware of other people's feelings and, try to maximize happiness for the most people possible, then fine. I'm a snowflake libcucked SJW. Fine. I'll take that label. I'll wear it proudly. Because I'm not concerned with what people label me. I'm concerned with the principles that I hold. And, maximizing happiness for the most people possible is a good thing, I believe, and being considerate of other people's feelings is an extension of that, okay? It just fucking is. If Anna Kasparian was humiliated, which even Jimmy Dore admits it and laughs about it, that she was humiliated by it, but no, it's not sexual harassment, it's not even inappropriate behavior. I think the most TJ said about it was that he was an asshole. He's an asshole, but whatever. And then strawmanned me later in that stream saying that I wanted to cancel Jimmy Dore. I never once said I wanted to cancel Jimmy Dore. I said I've never actually made a prescription one way or the other on Jimmy Dore, given the facts that we have. I've just kind of I've barely even talked about it. I've just said, yeah, we should. It's shitty what he did, and it kind of is sexual harassment. And that doesn't mean I want his show to be canceled. That doesn't mean I want him to not have a platform. I never said I wanted to deplatform him, but at least not for that. But at the same time, let's have a conversation. No, I don't think it was acceptable. And yeah, I do think he should be held accountable to it one way or another. I don't know how he's going to be held accountable for that, but he should be. And is the Anna you're talking about the same one from the Young Turks? Yes, I'm talking about the Jimmy Dore, Anna Kasparian drama, okay? That is, yeah. Oh, and by the way, here's one thing I absolutely agree with TJ on, and Paul is a fucking moron on this take, and it literally blows my fucking mind. Not only is the blackmail take wrong, it's a blatant, bold-faced deflection from Jimmy Dore's own behavior, and anyone who buys this, she tried to blackmail me with my sexual harassment of her. Go fuck yourself, dude. Go fuck yourself. You're literally gonna buy that line? She's blackmailing me, guys. She said she was gonna talk about a thing and then she talked about it. That's somehow blackmail, guys. Literally, if you go read what she fucking said in DMs to him, there is no ultimatum, explicit, implicit, or otherwise. There's no ultimatum posed at fucking all. And it really blows my mind how someone can look at that and be like, yeah, dude, this is blackmail. Yeah, oh yeah, totally blackmail. Imagine if before I did my stream about Ben, I DM'd Ben and was like, just so you know, Ben, I've been hearing about a lot of your behavior. I view it to be extremely unacceptable, and you know what? I'm done being quiet about it. Yeah, I'm gonna start talking about it because I think you're a shitty person, and I think people need to know, you've been getting away with this shit for far too long. I guess that would have been blackmail too, right? That would have been blackmail. Just letting someone know you're gonna fucking talk about them. You're gonna expose them for the piece of shit they are. It's blackmail, guys. Jamie admits to blackmailing Ben Pie. No, I don't, because I never actually messaged him. I just made the stream, yo. Yeah, I guess that was Anna Kasparian's mistake. She should have just done. She should have just talked about it. I actually do agree. I do think that was a mistake of hers. She shouldn't have messaged him about it. She should have just talked about it, because she gave him the ability to try to come out ahead of it. She gave him she actually, what she did was she did him a favor. She gave him the opportunity to come out ahead of it, rather than just blindsiding him like she should have. Jamie lies to audience about blackmailing Ben Pie. Yeah. That's what I did. I'm an evil person. Yeah, like, this is so dumb. It's just so dumb. Like, and like, it's so obvious that what Jimmy Dore did the minute he was accused of that disgusting behavior. And again, it's not as disgusting as like what Ben did. But it's still not good and not acceptable, and we should talk about it. Again, I don't think he should necessarily be fired for it, but there should be some kind of recourse for it. It's not good. He should at least not be allowed to do it anymore and let his audience know. See, this is the thing that people misunderstand about cancel culture. It's not about canceling people. It's about making the audiences of people aware of what they're supporting and allowing them to make the decision themselves. Okay? I do not get behind the type of people that go, oh, this person did a thing, so no one better watch this. You watch this, fuck you. You watch this person, you're a piece of shit for enjoying this content. Like, no, fuck you. It's about, and I do admit that it does have that effect sometimes, but that's not my problem. That's not my fault. All I care about is informing people of the fucking truth and allowing them to make their own fucking minds up. Okay? That's what I'm for. I'm for accountability culture, bitch. I don't want no cancel culture. And that's not what I'm trying to fucking push. I want people held accountable. I want things out in the open. I want people to know when someone is a piece of shit and let them make their own decisions. If people know what kind of a piece of shit Jimmy Dore is, they still want to watch him, that's fine. People know what kind of a piece of shit Ben Pie is, they still want to watch him, that's fine. But I would rather it be out there in the open so that people can make informed decisions about the shit that they watch and the shit that they support and the shit that they give money to. Get it? It's not about having a hate mob descend upon a person. And if people want to descend upon someone with their hate mobs, I will condemn that. But that doesn't mean I'm against calling it. And a lot of people, they'll just be like, no. So I'm not even going to call out this behavior. I'm not even going to like argue why it's wrong and why it shouldn't be done. No, I'm just going to defend it because I don't like cancel culture. That's so childish and tribalistic and reactionary. It's embarrassing. And I'm talking to anybody who does that shit. It's fucking embarrassing. Be honest with yourself. Be intellectually honest. If someone you like did something that you don't like or that you know is wrong, you can still like that person. You can still like whatever. In fact, honestly, don't you want like for the people who are like more edgelordy, right? Who like being part of like the counterculture, right? Wouldn't you want the shit that you like to be canceled so that it can be forced into the underground again and you can be like, yeah, you know, I'm like the hipster over here listening to Marilyn Manson. Everyone else thinks Marilyn Manson is disgusting, but you know what? I'm the one supporting Marilyn Manson and I don't give a shit, you know? I'm the one who still doesn't give a shit. And there will be a ton of people who don't give a shit and say, yeah, no, I'm going to support whatever person, you know? Like, but goddamn, like, TJ tried to say, by the way, in that stream, just to bring it back to TJ, because I wasn't necessarily talking about TJ, but this is directly responding to TJ. TJ, when I said, because he posed a hypothetical about, he was like, even if Jimmy Dore was like grabbing Anna's ass and like saying, hey, you know, we should have sex, you know, you should fuck me right now or whatever. I still don't think he should get canceled or deplatformed. And I was like, yeah, no, absolutely he should if he was doing that kind of shit. Okay? And then TJ's defense was like, no, free speech. Free speech? If Jimmy Dore was like grabbing on interns' asses and like telling people they gotta fuck him or whatever, or like maybe not telling them they have to, but like asking them to fuck in the workplace or whatever, yeah, that's inappropriate. And yeah, that should have recourse. And if Jimmy Dore is then punished from that by losing a portion of his platform or whatever, that doesn't mean he's lost his freedom of speech. Like, I am so sick of having to explain this to people. Freedom of speech is not freedom to a platform. It's not entitlement to a large platform where a bunch of people listen to you. If that was the case, by the way, then where's my giant fucking platform? Where, like, right? No one is entitled to a platform. It is a privilege, not a right. Okay? And it's a privilege and a responsibility, quite frankly. And yeah, like, if you are going to, like, abuse that privilege, you're going to abuse the platform that you have, absolutely, there should be consequences for that. Abso-fucking-lutely. Like, what? Yes. Having a giant platform is something that not only is it a privilege and a responsibility, and it is a responsibility because you can then use that platform to influence countless other people. And that is not a power that should just be taken lightly. It's not. It's a huge power that comes with a huge responsibility. And if people are abusing that, yes, there should be fucking recourse. We should not allow people in our culture to just abuse their power. That's not a good... I'm a leftist. I don't like abuses of power. Okay? And I extend that to people like Jimmy Dore sexually harassing people in the workplace and getting away with it because he has a platform and some people find him funny. No. That's not okay. That's not okay. Paul excuses Jimmy Dore's behavior by saying that if TJ's TJ's ass crack and he saw it and said something about it, it would be no big deal. Yeah, you know what? Here's my hot take, guys. I don't think that's acceptable either. Yeah, I think honestly, guys, I think our society is a little too accepting of sexual harassment towards men. And I want that to stop. Paul, that's how I criticize Paul's tweet about like, oh, like someone said something about my plumber's crack and it, whatever. Like, yeah, no, I don't think that's acceptable. Just talking about, and I look, so there's two layers to it. First of all, now, can it be harmless? Two dudes just joking about each other's ass cracks? Yeah, it can be. But there's also a difference. And I get it. People want to be like, no, egalitarian, treat all men and all women exactly 100% equally. I get that. I want equality. Equality is good. But let's be fucking honest. There is kind of a difference between two dudes that have the dynamic that TJ and Paul have, joking about, hey, I saw your ass crack, dude. And a man in a professional setting making a joke like that about a woman's body. I'm sorry, TJ and Paul. Yes, there is a difference. Yes, there just objectively is, okay? There is a different context. The same way, right, there's a difference between a white person saying the N-word and a black person saying the N-word. Because you can use the, like, reductive take. They're like, no, it's just two syllables. It's just a word. Doesn't matter. Everyone should be allowed to say it or no one should be allowed to say it. But a lot of people have already conceded. A lot of, I know TJ and Paul have both conceded on this, that, like, no, there's a reason we don't say that word. There's a racist context behind it. I know, at least I've heard Paul talk about this. There's a racist context behind it, and it just is not. There's a reason why historically, and there's also not just historical reasons, but in our current society, there's contextual reasons, and there's still a lot of racism and race tension, and we just don't use the word. Okay. By the same token, I'm sorry, guys, women do have to deal with a lot more sexual harassment than men do, okay? They just do. That doesn't mean, again, I want to denormalize sexual harassment towards men. I want to denormalize talking about men's bodies in such like humiliating ways. I don't think that's good. However, I also will say that it is a different context. It's a slightly different context when doing it to a woman. And there has been like a historical precedent of it. There's been a precedent of men, especially in the workplace, using their power to sexually harass women and getting no repercussions for it. Okay? There is. And in a lot of places, in a lot of workplaces and shit, women have had to just, especially in an environment like what TYT was back then. Yeah, and even in an environment like, I know people, oh, we love that fucking Howard Stern stuff. Oh, it's just so good and whatever. There was funny shit there, but like the kind of environment that cultivates does kind of force women to just have to be okay. You just have to be okay with it. If men are commenting on your body, men are making inappropriate jokes, you can't allow yourself to be bothered by it. Even if it does bother you, you can't let it show, because that's a sign of weakness, and then they'll just do it more. So that is a phenomenon that happens. And so I do think it is a little bit different. A man commenting on a woman's body in the workplace, especially, like, I don't know if he was above her or not at that time, but like, it's still, it's unacceptable. There is a difference between that and a man commenting on another man's ass crack. However, I think either can be unacceptable depending on the context. Maybe between TJ and Paul, it's not necessarily unacceptable, but like if it was some random stranger commenting on TJ or Paul's ass crack and like laughing about it, maybe that is kind of inappropriate. Why is it okay to like comment if a man is accidentally showing his ass crack and laugh about it? Maybe he's self-conscious about that. Maybe he's gained a little weight and he can't fucking help it, and like his shirt doesn't fit him too well anymore, or his pants don't fit him or whatever, his ass crack is showing. It's just, I don't like commenting on people's bodies like that, because I really do think that it can be harmful to people. Unless I know someone well and I know that they're not going to be offended by that type of joke, I'm not even going to think of going there. And I think that's a good precedent to have. No one's saying that TJ and Paul can't make those jokes about each other and can't if they're okay with that. But unless you know someone's okay with that, yeah, it is unacceptable. And it can be sexual harassment. It isn't always sexual harassment, but this is why nuance is important. This is why we have to parse these different issues, and we have to look into the nitty-gritty of each individual case. And we can't just use these like blanket solutions on every fucking case. It doesn't work that way. God fucking damn. I don't know how many times I have to like hammer in nuance. There's so many fucking takes that like people are just wrong on, and it comes down to just a lack of nuance. I think it's less about gender and more about how close the people are. Yeah, that can be that can be a factor too. If a guy and a chick are good friends, it really shouldn't be an issue. But if they aren't that close, it can be really uncomfortable. Yeah, that is true. But that's why I also said, like, depending on the situation, in a professional context, I do think it's really inappropriate, unless, again, you're really close with that fellow employee and you're like best buddies and you're always making those kinds of jokes about each other. But like, if someone is, and again, the fact that she said she was uncomfortable with it and she was humiliated by it, and he jokes about it to this day still, yeah, it's fucked. It's unacceptable. I think, honestly, his handling of the situation, since it's been talked about, is almost more egregious than what he did in the first place. I think him doubling and tripling down on it and laughing about it and making light about it when it clearly humiliated her, I think that is all very fucking disgusting. And I don't think it should necessarily get him canceled, but yeah, I think it should be talked about. You'll be ostracized for your unwillingness to be the victim of sexual harassment in these cases. Oh yeah, absolutely. There is absolutely a history of that happening in a lot of places. There's a lot of workplaces where women had to learn to be one of the guys. Otherwise, you know, they're never going to fit in. Because I'm sorry, a lot of professional quote unquote environments are not professional at all and do tend to be boys clubs. Okay. It happens. I'm not saying it's every, business. It's definitely not. There are women run businesses. There are more egalitarian run businesses, but there are a lot of environments that tend to be, tend to have that kind of environment that, like, you know, yeah, this is just the jokes we make, and if you're not comfortable with it, what? Are you a snowflake? Are you a crybaby? Like, I'm sorry, people have a right. Like, you know, I find it hilarious. A lot of people talk about, I have the right to offend. I have the right to offend. You know, I agree. You absolutely have the right to offend. But I have the right to be offended. And a lot of people fucking forget that, especially with the anti-SJW arc that's happened over the last few years. A lot of people have forgotten the right to be offended. If someone is even the slightest bit offended or upset or hurt or whatever by something that someone says, they're like laughed at, called a snowflake. Their arguments are made irrelevant because it's like, you're triggered and you're offended. Oh, you can't be offended. Like, yeah, you can. It's what you do with your offense that is the issue, right? People have a right to be offended, and people have a right to react to their offense, right? You have freedom of speech, but that's not freedom from consequence. If you offend someone and they react in a way you don't like, that's tough shit. That's a consequence of your freedom of speech. Absolutely. People are going to react. People are going to be offended. And you know what? Sometimes sometimes it's prudent to just try not to offend people. Not be an asshole. Be a decent fucking human being. I think a lot of people, like, and you know what else muddied this whole conversation? The conversation, it got taken to a place of comedy, right? A lot of comedians would argue, oh, what? I can't make jokes that are offensive because it might hurt someone's feelings? No, you can make those jokes. You can absolutely make offensive jokes. But that's the thing. Make offensive jokes in a comedy setting, but not directed at other people. There's a difference between a comedian getting up on stage and maybe even making fun of someone in their audience as a joke. Everyone's laughing. No one's really like necessarily singling that person out in any personal way. There's a difference between that and using that same type of humor to target someone specifically or to make someone uncomfortable in your workplace. There are different contexts to everything. Any kind of joke should be acceptable in the right context. You don't get to just use whatever type of humor that you would use in a comedy club in the workplace or with people in your personal life. Unless, again, you know that person and you know that they're okay with that type of humor. Again, it's called just being considerate. And I don't know why it's so controversial for some people. It's like, what? I don't want to be forced to be inconsiderate. What about my freedom? Look, what about the person's freedom to not be fucking targeted by your harassment, your dipshittery, your mean making fun of them? Like, again, for example, like making fun of someone, just shitting on someone's appearance or whatever, right? Might be funny in the right comedy context, in a like, oh, it's funny because it's true type of sense. But that doesn't mean it's funny to walk up to a fat person and like start playing the fucking tuba. Right? I don't feel like this should be controversial to say. Let's not be mean to people. Let's not be dicks. I don't know why I have to reduce it down to this level, but like it's simple. That's where I'm coming from. Let's not be dicks. Let's not do things that are hurtful to people. And if someone says that something we did is hurtful towards them, let's actually just, you know, be a little considerate. Be respectful. People talking about like, oh, I don't respect people unless they earn it. Yeah, when I had that debate with Paul, it was like, people earn respect from me. Yeah, good. Blow it out your ass, dude. Okay? That's one of the reasons I don't respect Paul. Because you know what? No, I operate the opposite. I give everyone a baseline of respect. And even if I really disrespect someone in one way or another, I still try to treat them like a goddamn human being. Okay? Yeah. And, what? Yeah. You can, sorry, I lost my train of thought. The chat distracted me. I blame the chat. I feel like Jimmy Dore is to the left, like Baked Alaska is to the right. he's the Baked Alaska of the left, yo. The only difference is Baked Alaska is a dipshit right-winger, and Jimmy Dore, I don't know where Jimmy Dore actually lies politically. Performatively, he's a leftist, but I don't know what the fuck he is. You look nice tonight. Thank you. I appreciate that. Blow it out your ass. I got balls of steel. Yeah, dude. I think of that as the difference between civility and respect. Yes, absolutely. See, you don't have to like fully respect someone to be civil to them, right? And I think it's important to try to be civil to our fellow humans. It will objectively make living on this fucking rock that's hurling around the sun, and you know, we're all stuck on, a lot fucking easier. It'll make life a lot fucking easier if I'm civil to you, you're civil to me, we all treat each other with a baseline of respect, and, you know, we just don't go out of our way to be assholes. I think that makes a better society. Paul pissed a bunch of people off with his lift yourself up and move out of your parents' place thing. I get what he's saying, but he didn't do the best at communicated nuance with that situation. A lot of his takes are really lacking in nuance, and really, like, it's clear, like, look, you can give individual advice to people, and you can give generalized advice to people, but, like, it's hard to give generalized individual advice because, hey, get yourself out of your parents' place and go get a job and this, that, is good advice for an individual person. But when you're speaking to like groups of people, you know, a lot of people are going to get pissed because they might be in a situation that the person talking about it doesn't fully understand, and they think that this is just like a blanket statement, like a generalization towards everybody, and they get offended because it's like, well, you don't know my situation. And again, that's why I try really fucking hard to not make broad generalizations, because I think it can be really, I don't think any generalized statement is true. Okay. I don't believe in generalizations. I don't believe in any statement that is true for any entirety of one group. It just isn't. It isn't a thing. It doesn't happen. At least not generally. And that's why, like, I like to be more specific when I say things. And I like to try to, you know, if I am going to give specific advice on something, I try to be specific about what I'm talking about and the types of people I'm talking about and, you know, types of people I'm not talking about too. Yeah, I could go on forever. I want to do a stream about it since I have a background in helping the disabled work. Just getting the energy to stream lately is, I feel that, yo. I've been, I've not really had the energy to stream lately either, and it can be. I actually didn't know you had a channel, Meds Peds. I've seen you around the communities for a while, and I've thought you were cool, but I didn't know you had a channel. I've gotta check that out, yo. Maybe we can collab sometime, yo. That might be fun. But yeah. A defense that I don't think holds up in all what? Oh, his defense is off the cuff nature of his streams. Oh, yeah. Like, whatever. I get it. He's off the cuff. I do a lot of off the cuff shit too, so I get that. But that's why if I say something, like, you guys might notice sometimes, like, I'm going really hard on an issue, and then I start backtracking, and then I start doing caveats and be like, okay, but this, and then, well, maybe this doesn't apply to that, but it applies to that, you know, like, that's because I'm trying to be specific, and I don't want anyone to misinterpret what I'm saying. And yeah, hang on. It's fucking... I point the fan at me for a fucking minute because it is fucking cold. Hot. I am sweating. But yeah. Subbed to Med forever ago. Damn, I can't believe I never subbed to Med, yo. I'm sorry, yo. I should fucking be subscribed. There's a lot of people that I didn't know. Like, I was friends with Skeptical Jesus for the longest time before I realized he made content. God fucking see. Sorry. Okay, I'll stop getting up. That's better, though. How was everyone's Independence Day, by the way? Dude. Yeah, okay, I've actually got a story about the 4th of July, yo. So on the 4th of July, me and Chess were walking. We were just like, it was getting it was starting to get dark, and we decided to go for a long walk. Just like down the streets and shit, and like, you know, walk around. There were like fireworks and shit. And we were walking down this, like, I don't know what you call it, trench, fucking, back area, whatever. It was a trail we were walking down, and, it was like a trail, like, behind people's houses or whatever the fuck you call those. And, like, we walked past a family, I guess, who was, like, setting off fireworks and, those little sparkler thingies or whatever, and I hear the kids, okay? Well, I hear, like, the adults and shit, like, screaming, like, yeah, we love America! America #1! You know? Then I hear, I think the creepiest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. The children start chanting, "We love America! We are happy! We love America! We are happy!" And I was just like, dude, I looked over to Chess, I was like, am I the only one who feels like we're in a fucking horror movie right now? And I started getting this image in my mind of like a horror movie that takes place on the 4th of July, where it takes place in the real world, and everyone knows that the Purge movies exist, but like people just kind of laugh it off, and it's like, hey, yeah, the Purge. And there's a few people that start talking about like, oh, you know what if we actually did the Purge, yo? What if we just like actually, we could do it. We should do Independence Day. That would be a great time to just like right at midnight. We could all just like run around and start committing whatever crimes we want. And if we all did it, they couldn't prosecute us for it. And like I just started imagining this movie where like people were like talking about it and joking about it, like, that'll never happen. And then like midnight strikes, and like, you're already hearing the fireworks. It already sounds like a fucking war zone. That was part of the reason, because, like, we're walking down the streets. We just hear bang, pop, bang, bang, bang. Like, way more like giant bangs and pops than, like, the sound of actual fireworks crackling. So it sounds like a shit ton of gunshots. And, like, so I just imagine, you're hearing all these, like, fireworks. And then 1 minute, like, you realize, like, it's not just fireworks. There's gunshots going off too. And people are fucking shooting each other. And like, I just imagine, walking by these kids like being like, we love America. We are happy. We love America. We are happy. This fucking disgusting, gross, jingoistic fucking child indoctrination bullshit. and then like suddenly like because me and Chess like sat down at like a bench a little bit away from those people, and we heard them talking about that. We were talking about that, and I was just like, oh my god, it sounds so gross. And I imagine we're in the movie again, and like we're sitting there, we're talking about these people that are so obsessed with America. It's so dumb, they don't get how fucked they are. And they're just blindly loyal to their government no matter what, and it's fucking gross. And then they overhear us, right? And they come on like, what'd you say about America? You know what? I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and fucking tired of you lib commie cucks running around shitting on this beautiful fucking country of ours, And then they kidnap us and start torturing us, and then like and then basically it like breaks out into the Purge. Tell me this would not be like an amazing fucking movie, yo. Like it starts off like making fun of the Purge and be like, yeah, that'll never happen, and then it literally happens in the real world, and then like it's just anarchy. No like new founding fathers bullshit. None of that like weird new canon. It's just, this is America now. This is America. It just is this could be a way to reboot the Purge franchise, honestly, right? Thanks, all gotta go to bed. All right, Meds Peds. We'll catch you later, yo. Thanks for chilling. Have a great night, yo. Yeah, dude. This would not be a great way to reboot the Purge franchise. An all-new Purge franchise that takes place in the real world, and there could even be like references to like Trump and Biden and current events and shit, and I don't know, dude. Yeah, dude. Because honestly, this is what I feel like the logical next step is of this blind fucking jingoistic patriotism. This like. All these brainwashed sheep running around, we love our country, America #1. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, I see that, and you see these people online, like, oh, fuck these libs, fuck these leftists hating America. Like, I feel like that is the next step, right? They just start taking to the streets and shooting leftists. Because, let's be honest, if, like, the Purge did happen in real life, it would be a fascist uprising. I mean, I guess the Purge movies have kind of already established that. It's definitely a fascist state. Kind of reminds me of House of a Thousand Corpses. I don't think I've seen that one. Oh, give me that water. Give me that water. Hells yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So that's my 4th of July story, okay? My 4th of July story is me walking down the street, hearing what sounds like a fucking war zone, and people fucking empty-headedly, brainwashedly fucking sucking the dicks of their country and brainwashing their kids to do the same. I swear to God, dude, fuck this, like, if you love your country, you never criticize it bullshit. Nah, you people don't love your country. You just love the idea of your country. That's what you love. You love the idea of living in America, the greatest country in the world. You don't actually give a goddamn shit about the country or the people in it. Loving your country is not just being blindly loyal to its government. Loving your country means loving the people in that country and wanting the best for the people in that country. And so, yeah. Honestly, if people really loved their country, the 4th of July would probably be a protest and not like some empty-headed fucking jingoistic celebration with people brain-deadedly sucking the dick of their country, refusing to even acknowledge any fucking problems. Holy shit. Ugh. Oh, and I have the same criticism of people in Canada for that as well. Because I've been in Canada during Canada Day. It's not, trust me, it's not nearly as bad as the U.S. Like, people are really fucking obsessed with sucking this country's dick. But, oh yeah, it happens everywhere. A lot of people just love the idea of, like, loving their country and not doing anything to better it. Really lazy. Really gross. Oh, is this working? Oh, it is, yeah. I would love a Purge video game. I imagine it, but being an open world game, survival action game where you have to create a character and a state to start in, and your objective is to survive the night. Well, first of all, if that game existed, it would not just let you live in any state you wanted. It would probably be far more limited than that. It would probably take place in like some big city like New York or something. But it could be an interesting game. Yeah, you create a character. You get to run around the city, kill people. But then you also have to survive. You can't just like... I guess it could be a game where... what would be interesting? It could be a game where like... Each Purge night is a different stage. And so you start off on your first Purge night with, like, nothing, and you just have to survive. But your decisions in your first Purge night can lead to what you have and what you're able to do on your second night. So on your first Purge night, you got to mostly just survive, but maybe if you can steal some money, some guns, some weapons, you can build yourself up a little bit better so that on your second Purge night, you could actually go out and maybe commit some more lucrative crimes, making yourself a little bit more rich so that you can, on your third or fourth Purge night, be able to just be rich enough to, like, go all out and just, like, go in the streets with crazy heavy weaponry. But then when you do that, you run into like other gangs with crazy fucking weapons and shit, and it just escalates more and more each year. That could be a dope fucking premise for a game. I actually really want to see that happen now. I don't know what I'm doing. Yo, I just got I picked these up because they were on sale, and I was looking for some just mindless fun to take my mind off of bullshit. It needs to be PvP, though. Maybe, but I think PvP could ruin the game, depending on... It depends on the game. It really does depend on the fucking game. Yeah, dude. You know what? I'm gonna play this because this is fun. For the next 4th of July, all these people should go to Florida and start licking the ground so they can literally perform oral sex on this country. Dude, there's people that would do it. There's people that would do it. I swear to fucking God. If anything, they hate America. At least we're trying to fix it. Trying be the key word. Yeah. Yeah, dude, at least leftists are trying to fix the country. Right-wingers are just like, no, shut up. We live in the greatest country ever. Shut up. Don't you dare fucking tell us that we don't live in the greatest country of all time. But, like, leftists are like, yeah, we kind of do live in the greatest country of all time, and we do love this country, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have its problems, and because we love this country, we want to make it better. I don't see a fucking problem with that, yo. That's not hating your country. That's loving your country. That's loving the people. Loving the people of your country. Love each other, yo. God damn. But yeah, yo. I guess, I have wanted to say, y'all, just so people know, I know I haven't been streaming much last week, really, or this week, and I'll be honest, I've kind of been going through some stuff, and, oh, fuck, it sent me all the way back here. Go fuck yourself. Okay, fuck that. I'm not doing that again. I thought I turned off the game in the middle of the at the end of the level. I turned it off in the middle of a level. It's fucking dumb, yo. It's fucking dumb. Whatever. That would be cool, Jamie. I like when your choices matter. For example, you come across a bandit gang and take them out, but spare one of the bandits' life. Then next night he comes across you and lets you go for sparing his. Yeah, yeah. There would be a lot of fucking shit that would be cool like that. But yeah. Anyway. So like I was saying, I'll be honest, guys. This next month is not gonna be super great. I'm not doing too well, and I'm going through a lot of personal shit that I honestly would rather not get into right now. Maybe after it's all over with, I'll want to talk about it more, but I really don't want to talk about it on stream right now. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Where the fuck am I? I don't know how I got here. Whatever. But yeah, so I guess all I ask is that people be understanding of my kind of all over the place schedule this month. I'm gonna try and do at least one stream a week. I didn't really feel like doing one on Tuesday, and I only really felt like doing one yesterday with Annie, and I was like, yeah, okay, let's do one. Next month, though, sometime in August, I plan to get back to a proper schedule, and I plan to work on a bunch of new shit. And I can say this, starting next month, probably, I don't know when, but starting at some point next month, I will be streaming a little earlier, at least sometimes. And I know a lot of people have been, annoyed at the fact that I stream so late. And I know some people like it. Some people enjoy really late streams, but it's also like if I stream earlier, I'm able to stream more often because I have less of a chance of streaming during someone else that I share a lot of viewers with, you know. So that'll be a good change for the channel. I just ask that everyone bear with me over the next month and be understanding because yeah, it's oh. It's just kind of a tough time right now. And I could definitely use all of y'all's love and support and you know, the distraction of coming here and talking video games or whatever people want to talk about. Politics or whatever people want to talk about. I try to be flexible here. But don't be surprised if I do some slower streams or some shorter streams or whatever, or I just stream less. I'm trying to do my best to, get through some shit right now, and hopefully I come out of it a lot better, a lot stronger. I'll be honest, I'm even feeling the doomer pill a little bit from time to time these days, but I'm just trying to not let it overtake me. You really have to like I realized a while back, and see when when I was talking to Swegta the other day, I also realized this because he was asking me. He was like, "Dude, just tell me how to have hope like you do. Tell me how to, sell it to me. Give. What's the secret? I want your And at the end of the day, there is no secret. And what I should have told him is, and I'm sure he knows this on some level, but at the end of the day, hope is a choice. It is. Having hope is a choice. You can't just... There's not just some secret that you're going to find that's going to unlock the secret hope pill. On some level, you have to choose to have hope. You have to choose to not just let everything come down on top of you, and not just let everything, not let the depression and the pain and whatever else overtake you. You have to choose that, even though, you know what, I might be suffering right now, I might be going through some shit, I might not be too happy, but it can get better. And I want to fight for it to get better, and I don't want to ever give up until it is better. And I want to have that mentality no matter how depressed I get. I don't ever want to lose sight of that, because when I let the depression overtake me, I was not a happy person. And I let it inform a lot of my decisions in my life, and I made a lot of bad decisions. And I don't want to go back to that. And so I think it's extremely important to just make the choice to not lose hope, as hard as it's going to be, as painful as disappointment and rejection and whatever other hardships are. It's better to have hope, because if you have hope, that means you're going to keep trying. That means you're going to keep trying to do better, keep trying to find happiness, keep trying to, always find some kind of way out of the darkness. And that's extremely important. So I guess as my hope is put to the test, I hope that those of you who are going through some tough shit as well will join me in, at least trying hope and trying not to let it go just because it doesn't always give us what we want. Because hope isn't about getting what you want. It's about hoping that it can be better. That whatever horrible shit happens to you, that things can always get better. They can always get worse too, of course, but if you have the mentality that it just is going to get worse and there's no point in even trying, then you're definitely going to end up unhappy. And I've experienced that, so I don't want to experience that anymore. So I'd rather just try to have hope. Try. You know? Fight against every instinct in myself that tells me I just want to give up, or I just want to, you know, allow the depression to overtake me. Say no, like, I want to be hopeful. I want there to be a brighter future to look forward to. And I know I can achieve something better if I just don't give up. It's hard, but it's also losing hope. Not losing hope is also extremely important. It's extremely important to, like, learn how to maintain hope in even the darkest times. Because you're never guaranteed permanent happiness. You're just not. And as hard as that is to grapple with, it's a fact of life. And, you know, I came to the understanding a long time ago that at the end of the day, life is life, and we can't really control it. But rather than give up and die because shit doesn't go your way, or, you know, just give up and check out from life because shit doesn't go your way, it's better to do whatever you can to survive. Because there is no meaning of life besides survival. Survive and find whatever fucking happiness you can. That's it. That's the meaning of life. There's nothing deeper. Survive and try to be happy. So that's all you gotta do, even when depression overtakes you. Survive and try to be happy. And try to keep trying to find happiness wherever the fuck you can. No matter how bleak it seems. Yep, having hope ensures that someone keeps trying harder and harder to get through it. Absolutely. Rather than just, like, giving up. When you have hope, that means you're at least trying. That means you at least aren't going to give up trying. And giving up is one of the most self-destructive things we can do. I see the meaning of life as a blank piece of paper. Do with it what you will. You know, yeah, absolutely. But, like, I don't know. Like, when it comes to, like, I believe that. But, like, when it comes to anything approaching an objective meaning of life in general that could even come close to being applied to everyone, I do believe survival and happiness are the closest we can achieve. They're the things that every life form strives for. Survival and some level of happiness or comfort. So that's what we should be fighting for no matter what. Jamie, sorry to ask this. What should I do if I have friends that have slightly different beliefs than yours, but it's harmful? Like, should you continue to be their friends or stop contacting with them? Look, if you have friends who you believe have harmful beliefs, you don't have to stop being their friends. In fact, see, look, there's a lot of people that, like, oh my God, I'm not even gonna, this person is gross because they have, you know, somewhat harmful beliefs or something, they disagree with me. So, you know, and then there's other people that try to do the, oh, you must change, you must agree with me, you must come over to my side of things, otherwise we can't be friends anymore. I'm not saying to do either of those things. What I'm saying is, if you're friends with that person and you believe that they, you believe that they are a decent person, because look, we're all trying our best. Nobody's perfect. I used to have a lot of harmful opinions. I used to have some dumb fuck beliefs. A lot of people are ignorant in a lot of different areas. At the end of the day, I try to be more charitable of where people are coming from and why they form their beliefs. And if you believe that their harmful opinion is more from a place of ignorance or them genuinely trying to be correct or do the best thing, do the right thing or whatever, but they're just kind of falling short, I would view that as less harmful than someone who, like, is a openly malicious person that just tries to be malicious and harmful to other people, or someone who just doesn't care. So I think it's very important to weigh those things with a person, but I think it's also important to remember that even if you're friends with someone who has some crazy out there beliefs, you can still be a good example on them, a good example for them without being preachy, right? You can just be you, for example, if you're friends with someone who makes jokes that you find unacceptable, but you're just like, whatever, I know you're not a bad person, but like, I don't like these jokes that you make. And they're like, look, dude, I believe in free speech or whatever, and I think that these jokes are acceptable, and I don't mean anything by them. I'm not trying to hurt anybody, but like, I just find this funny. You can be like, okay, well, fine. I'm still friends with you, but I'm not going to make those jokes, and I'm not going to laugh at them when you make them, and I would prefer if maybe you made them less around me, but whatever. You can do that, and then just have a relationship with that person where, every once in a while, you don't preach at them, you don't hammer them with your beliefs, but, your values are going to come out one way or another the more you communicate with that person, and maybe your values will run off on that person, maybe they won't, but at the very least, you're a good example for what a person with your belief system can be. And maybe if that person looks at you and would generally call someone with your belief system, for example, an SJW, and be like, ugh, these fucking SJWs. Well, at least they're friends with you, a person who holds those SJW values that isn't actually a decent person that's fun to be around and isn't a giant wet blanket. And maybe they'll start to realize more and more that, you don't need to be an asshole just to be funny. This person's funny and fun to be around, and they're not an asshole, and they don't make those types of jokes. So, yeah, like, again, and it all does come down to what the person's harmful opinion is. I don't know what, like, and I think Satirical Rabbit, I think you DM'd me about something this weekend. If this is what you were DMing me about, I do apologize. I've been dealing with other shit, and I haven't really been able to, like, I wasn't really able to, like, look into what you were asking me about there specifically, but just keep that in mind. Like, it all depends on, what the beliefs are, how egregious you think they are, and whether or not you think this person can still be a good person while simultaneously, holding those beliefs, and whether or not you think they could be pulled over at some point, or whether it's worth trying. No, you don't have to apologize. I leave my DMs open because I do want people to feel free to DM me if they want to ask me about something or want advice or some shit. I just also ask people to realize then, because my DMs are open, I do get a lot of DMs from a lot of people, and I also have, I tend to be kind of busy with shit on a daily basis, and I don't have time to, like, read and respond to every single message. I'll always try to, but a lot of the times, even if I do, I'll end up coming to it like a little bit later. And I do apologize for that, but like it just you know, it can be hard, like when like there's a shit ton of people that want your attention on something, and it's like you got a bunch of other shit going on. You know, I would say you know how it is. I guess those of you who have any kind of online presence know how it is, because you don't even need to have a big presence for that to be the case. For there to be like a bunch of people that just want your attention constantly, or want your take on something, or want to tell you something, or you know. And I do want to try to like accommodate as many people as I can, but I'm also just one person. God damn it. Dude, I really do wish this game had one dedicated jump button, but whatever. Hell yeah, yo, piece of heart. I just had to deal with a friend who agreed with the 3%, and I kind of argued the 3%? I don't know what you mean by that. Whoa, did you delete the message you sent me? Because I was gonna read it. Guys, if you send me something that I don't get to right away, you don't have to delete it or apologize, okay? I will always try to get to shit when I can. Like, seriously. Y'all don't gotta worry, yo. He also believes vaccines are bad and didn't really help this friend of ours who was gonna get her vaccines. Yeah, like, look, the vaccine thing can be a very contentious thing, and anti-vax shit is harmful, but I don't believe that you're a bad person necessarily for not believing in vaccinations. You're just wrong, and it does do to argue with those people, and it's probably a good idea to do so, but at some point, you know, for the sake of civility, you gotta just let it go and be like, whatever, I think you're really wrong on this, and, you know, I wish you would change your mind, but, you know, I also recognize, whatever, you're a decent person, I see where you're coming from, and as much as I disagree with you, I don't want to end our friendship just because of this really big disagreement that I still think is important, and I still might not let up on you for this, and I still might give you shit for it every once in a while, but, you know, as far where I'm from, I would still be friends with the person. Unless they wore it on their sleeve and went around proselytizing to everyone, trying to convince them to not get vaccinated, and went around shitting on people. You're an idiot. How could you get vaccinated? What a moron. You know, like, if they're, like, going around actually doing harm, actually, like, I don't know. Use your best judgment then at that point, you know. Maybe have a talk with the person and say, look, I like you, you're a decent friend, but like I really am sick of hearing this shit. It's bullshit. I you know, there's scientific data to back up what I'm saying here, and not a lot of scientific data to back up what you're saying, so please just fucking stop. Like, and I don't know, maybe if they won't respect you at that point, then maybe you will have to be like, yeah, you know what, just fuck off. But yeah, it depends on the person, depends on the other person a lot, depends how you handle it, depends what your standards are and what you can put up with and all of that. I sent you a video to watch on May 11th of 2019. Why haven't you looked at it, Jamie? Yeah. I know that's a joke, but a lot of people have sent me shit to like watch, and I haven't gone around to a lot of it, and I apologize for that too, because I do like it when people send me content to respond to. I'll be honest, sometimes you guys will send me something and I'll watch it and I'll be like, Maybe on a different show. I don't know. I don't know that it works for what I'm doing. And then there's stuff that you guys send me that I'm like, I would love to respond to this, but if I did, this is like a 30-minute video, and if I try to respond to this, it would be like a 2-hour stream just responding to this. So, yeah. Can I send you pictures right now? Glimpse of what I'm talking about? Yeah, sure. Just keep in mind, I won't be streaming for too much longer here, but, what is this? I don't know. I'd have to sit and read all of this. I'll give you my take after I've looked at all of this, because I'm not just gonna sit here. I'm not gonna read it out loud because I don't know. Yeah, I will read this and I'll give you my take on it. But like, yeah, just take into account the general advice I've given so far. I really don't like it when people respond to an argument with, you need to read these 12 books, all of which probably total like 500 pages. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You gotta read all this theory to know that my argument is correct. I don't like reading theory, guys. I don't like reading nonfiction. I like reading stories that distract me from the real world. I'm actually really enjoying my book that I'm listening to right now, yo. It's called The Last Hours Chain of Iron, and it's a good fucking series, yo. I really like the author Cassandra Clare. She writes a series of books called the Shadowhunter series. There's several trilogies of books that she's written. Very very dope world, very interconnected and interesting. I really like a world that I can get immersed into. That's what I like reading, yo. I like reading something where like I feel like the world is real, and the more I dig into it, the more I'm like, oh, I love this. I sent you something. Hope it cheers you up. Thank you. I appreciate that, yo. I really do fucking appreciate that. No matter what. I don't care what people send me, even if it's like a fucking paper clip. I'm glad you guys are so generous. And thanks for the advice. I appreciate it, Jamie. Thanks again. Yeah, yeah. I'll let you know. I'll let you know what I think after I read it. And yeah, it's not that there's necessarily rules to contacting me. It's just that people should be aware that I'm not always right. I'm not always gonna respond very quickly. I'm not always going to necessarily, you know. I can't like respond to everything super quick, because I've had people that like send me DMs and then like when I don't respond 20 minutes later, they freak out on me and be like, you know, like, ah, fuck you, I'm trying to tell you about this. And I'm like, dude, I wasn't even looking at my phone. Like, I'm not always looking at my phone either. I'm not saying you got mad at me, but no, there's been people that have like legit gotten mad at me for not responding super quickly. And yeah. Anytime I want you to be rewarded for all the good you do and how kind you are. Well, thank you. I try to do good on here. I really do. I try my damnedest, yo. I try to have good person disease instead of bad person disease. Yeah, dude. But no, I do fucking appreciate when people send me shit. Dude, Rose Black sent me this game that I'm playing right now, yo. Which I really fucking appreciate. I actually didn't think I was going to have as much fun with this game as I am. I actually really like this game. Hells yeah. Yeah, I got a bunch of other games and shit on my Amazon wish list and whatnot. People can send shit. And I usually open it up on stream and let people know how much I appreciate it. People can also donate, because that shit helps. I actually could use more donations, even though I'm also fully aware that so could a lot of the people in my audience, so I never really push that too hard. Whoa. Oh. See, I almost wish I was the kind of person that just, like, pushed it more and was like, I need donations, give me tips, yeah, I wish I could go full pimp monk. But, yeah, then the stream wouldn't be interesting. So. Also, I would be an asshole to the people in my audience who are poor, which there are a lot of. Like, if I'm poor, how am I not going to understand that there are people in my audience that are poor? Or broke or whatever. I'm not even that poor. Like, whatever. I'm not rich by any means. Not well off, but hey, you know what? At least I got more privilege than some people, you know? At least I can be grateful that, you know what? I'm not living in a ditch, you know? Gotta count your blessings, guys. Always important. I know it's a cliche, but, like, it's important to, like, remind yourself every once in a while, you know? Count your blessings. Be like, holy shit, yeah, this is good. This is a good thing. You know, I have this, I have that, you know? Yeah. It doesn't mean we should just get complacent with the state of our society. I know a lot of right-wingers use the count your blessings line. It's to suggest that, like, your complaints are invalid because you should realize, hey, you're not living in fucking some, like, war-torn part of Africa or some shit. I miss the early 2000s so much. You sure that's not just because, like, you were a kid then and shit was easier and simpler? Were the early 2000s really better? Is my point. I don't know. Maybe they were. Maybe they were. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. The fuck is this? Something I probably already did. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. We're all trying in these hard times. Yep. We're all trying. Life's a struggle. Life is a highway, yo. Gotta keep riding all night long. God damn it. I don't even like that song. I don't know why I just quoted it. Hey, that's a song from the early 2000s. Yeah, there you go. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Yeah. Yeah, dude, ride that highway of life. Hell yeah, hell yeah, they were. Maybe I'm blinded but by nostalgia, but as they say, ignorance is bliss. Yeah, maybe. Did we get a kitty? I got a kitty. I got a skitty. Yes, yes, probably somewhere. I haven't seen her in a while. She might be sleeping. Oh, he's a good boy. See, we started the stream with Shion, and we can end it with Roxas. Yes. Yes, a good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Look at this good boy. He purrs so loud. He purrs so he's so precious. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, that's a good baby. Yes. Say hello to all the people and tell them that hopium is important. Tell them to never lose hope, because hope is good. And people that don't like hope and that are just unrepentant doomers are poopy. They're poopy. Yes. They are poopy. Kitties have hope. Kitties are happy. They don't give a shit. They're just like, hell yeah. I'm here. I'm a kitty. Give me food. Give me love. Shion's jealous. Shion's jealous. Look at that. Double babies. Double babies. Oh my god. We got 2 babies. We got 2 babies. They're just like, okay. Okay. We're here. We're chilling. We're just chilling. Aw. He's got his arm around her. He's like, I've been in worse positions. I've been in worse positions. I get to cuddle with my sister. Yes. You good kitties. Okay. Well, I guess on that note, we'll wrap this shit up, yo. Let's say goodbye to the people, kitties. Say goodbye to the people. Tell them you love them. Yes, all the kitty love. All the kitty loves. Yes. Okay. I love you guys. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support and everything. I love all of y'all. We'll see y'all next time, yo. Have a wonderful night. Remember to like, share, subscribe, join my Discord, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and everywhere else. All right. We'll see y'all next time, yo. We'll see y'all next time. Peace out and have a wonderful night. Bye. Say bye. Say goodbye.